I'll begin with what is a critical issue on the higher education landscape, the challenge to provide access to a world-class college education that remains affordable. So many around Ohio and across the country, including many in this room, are working to solve this elusive equation today. And on this issue, I want to speak directly to our students and their families. In terms of cost and quality, Ohio State remains one of the best values in the nation. We're ranked the 15th best value among public universities, up from 36 just 2 years ago. This is good news, but it's not enough. Despite the long-term value of a degree, we must be sensitive to the debt burden associated with a college education, especially for low and middle-income families. Students crossing the Oval with book bags filled with knowledge and promise should not be burdened with the weight of worry about how to pay for college. Governor Kasich announced in February the creation of a Blue Ribbon Task Force on affordability, and we will seize this opportunity to advance bold ideas to work harder and smarter to contain costs. Strategies such as better utilizing information and educational technology and implementing targeted constructive advising so that more students graduate on time. We look forward to working with our partners to lead in this critical effort. In fact, we've already begun. On a national level, Ohio State is a charter participant in the University Innovation Alliance of 11 universities, working collectively on affordability and access. We specifically are looking at ways to use data analytics and predictive analytics to increase graduation rates and decrease time to degree, while maintaining or enhancing quality. I've had direct experience with programs like this earlier in my career, and we were rewarded with outstanding results. That was on a more limited scale. Of course, everything's on a more limited scale than the Ohio State University. So now our challenge is to scale up and show others and ourselves that we can do this more broadly. The first phase of this program is underway, and we will evaluate the findings and implement continually refined solutions in the coming years. This will help us with the efficiency of our educational process, but we must do more. We must refine and modernize the way that we do business. To that end, I have directed my senior leadership team to submit plans to identify $200 million in administrative savings and efficiencies over the next 5 years, and to generate $200 million more in revenue generation over the next 5 years. These resources will be reinvested to lower the cost and improve the quality of the university. Our confidence that we can do this comes in part from the preliminary success that we have already had this year alone at our academic medical center. We have, through efficiency and cost avoidance, saved more than $50 million in the past 9 months alone. We have done this by doing everything from reducing the use of color printing, to scrutinizing human resources decisions, to negotiating better terms from vendors. And at the same time, our quality, safety, and patient satisfaction numbers are outstanding, in several cases among the highest anywhere in the country. Kudos and thanks to so many who work so hard to make this true: our hospital leadership, our doctors, research scientists, our nurses, custodians, and the entire crew. You're doing work that directly affects and improves the lives of thousands of individuals here and around the world. Our goal now is to realize similar savings and efficiencies throughout our university. Additional resources from efficiency savings and revenue generation will enable us to reinvest in 3 core areas. First, financial aid and scholarships to reduce student debt. Second, to support our faculty and staff and our academic programs. And third, we will retain some funds to support the best new ideas and innovations for the future. The first targeted use of these savings will be an immediate increase to the scholarship pool, particularly for lower and middle income students, by a minimum of $15 million in the 2015-2016 academic year. We will sustain this level at a minimum for at least 5 years thereafter, but we'd like it to increase, and our goal will be to increase scholarships by at least $100 million by the year 2020. We will begin these measures immediately, not at the expense of the academic experience, but by investing savings achieved by operating the university more efficiently. We will also continue a robust program of merit-based aid for exceptionally talented students, and we are committed to working with the governor and our legislative leaders to keep our tuition among the most affordable in the nation. In partnership with our Board of Trustees, we are looking carefully at executive compensation, and our work continues on overall compensation and classification. Together, these are intended to create consistency and equity in our human resource policies. We recognize that we must balance the competitive salaries needed to attract exceptional faculty and staff with our commitment to be responsible stewards of our resources. Educational excellence is a critical variable of the equation and contributes directly to access and affordability. A more efficient educational system leads to higher graduation rates and a shorter time to degree. To this end, we are convening a faculty summit this May to continue our nascent discussions of ways that we can improve upon our already excellent educational offerings and pedagogy. The first part of these efforts is a creation of a university-wide institute on teaching and learning that will support both tenured and non-tenured faculty. A collaboration between faculty and staff and students across the university, this campus-wide institute will enhance support for excellent teaching, expand teaching and learning scholarship, and apply student-centered analytics to improve learning outcomes. I've spoken earlier about our incredible impact as a university, and we are forging the future of innovation through our discovery themes, the university's bold vision to extend our reach on a global scale. We have built a powerful academic research machine that is pushing discovery in areas from memory to dark matter, from hybrid electric drivetrains and climate history. And we make significant contributions in law and policy and science and the arts, humanities, the health sciences and agriculture, and across the length and breadth of hundreds of fields of inquiry and more than 175 major courses of study. We want to provide an environment that supports and inspires our faculty through their most creative and productive accomplishments. And this gives me an opportunity to reaffirm our belief in the bedrock principle that the traditional scholarly and artistic intellectual endeavors of our faculty, produced by our faculty, belong to our faculty. Our ability to provide affordable excellence is a fundamental to those who we are seeking to serve as a land-grant university in the 21st century. And we must ensure that the door to the American dream is open and leads our students to brighter futures.